Everything in life I learned from martial arts. Here's 3 ways that you can solve any problem with that you can learn from martial arts. Hi, I'm David Wong and welcome to this video. I'm going to share with you 3 secrets from martial arts that you can apply in everyday life to become successful. You can use it to become successful in your career, your relationships, with your job, with a business, with anything that in your life. And I learned these from martial arts. I'm going to share with you right now, so pay attention. Here we go. Hey, welcome back. So people ask me, how do people become successful? What's the #1 skill that makes them so successful? And I think that it's their ability to solve problems. Now, to solve problems, there's basically just a few ways that you can solve problems. So I'm going to share with you 3 ways of solving problems. I'm going to demonstrate to you in martial arts and how you can use it, same concept of how you can use it in actual life. So the first way of dealing problems is to evade the problem. So that's #1, evade. And as you see in the video, a punch can be a problem, or it could be something that happened in your life can be a problem. So just in the same way I'm evading his punches, right? He's punching, I'm evading his punches. That's one way of dealing with problems in life. If a problem comes at you, all right, you just get out of the way, okay? Is it effective? It could be effective if you're really good at evading, but what happens if you evade? You can't evade everything that comes at you, right? Especially if there's a lot of problems happening at the same time. For example, you're doing a lot of fast punches. I can't evade everything. I can't evade everything if he's punching so fast. So, same thing in life. Yes, you can evade a problem. You can run away, or you can dodge a problem. And that can be effective sometimes, but the same as martial arts, you can evade a few times if you have enough room to run away, first of all. Like, how can I evade if I'm stuck against the wall? Like, how can I evade? There's no way to evade, okay? So if you have enough room in your life or in a situation to evade, then it can be successful for you. But if you don't have enough room, if you don't have many options, then evading may not be the best solution for you. So that's the #1 way of dealing with problems. Is it effective? It depends on the situation. So #1 is evade. So stay tuned, and we'll show you the next one, #2. The second way of dealing with problems is to deal with problems head on. Go straight into the problem and deal with it quickly and effectively. And that's one of the main concepts in Wing Chun. Wing Chun is all about directness and efficiency. Okay? So as I showed you in the demonstration, if an attack is coming, right, I'm just going to go straight and punch attack the attack. Okay? So that's one way you can deal with problems. And it's really quite effective if you're really good at it. Because now, instead of evading, because he's going to keep punching, right? I'm going to keep evading. Eventually, I'm going to get hit. Okay? So what's more effective is if I could just go straight into the problem, he's going to do any attack he wants, right? If I just go straight into the problem, I take his balance. Doesn't matter what attack it is. If I can take his balance, if I can dominate the center, then I neutralize the problem. Okay, so think about it in your life. How can you apply that in your life? How can you meet your challenges or your problems directly instead of evading it or procrastinating or running away? Okay, so think about it. How can you use directness, and how can you use going directly, facing your problems to solve your problems from now on? Do you think that's going to help you become a more effective person, a more successful person? So if you have comments, questions, ask them in the comment section. But meanwhile, we're going to show you the third way of dealing with problems. So the third way of dealing with problems is a bit more advanced and it takes a lot of training, and it's called blending. So what is blending? It means that you blend with the person's energy and then use it to your advantage, or turn it around and use it against the person. Or you can blend with the energy and dissolve the problem. All right, so what does that all mean? Well, in martial arts, we have something called blending. And they learn a lot of it in Tai Chi. That's the basis of Tai Chi. So the energy is coming. I want to blend with it, which means I want to guide it to another direction. Right? And now you see how he's off balance. Okay? So, which is opposite from going directly into the problem. Okay? Because if I want to go directly into the problem, then I want to go straight and then basically overpower his energy with my energy by going straighter and stronger and more focused than him. That's how I can overpower him. But in cases where he's stronger, he's got way more muscle than me, okay, that may not be the best idea, because if I push against him and I'm not as strong as him, then I'm just going to push myself off balance. Okay, so what is blending? Blending is I'm going to blend with his energy. So if he's going straight, I'm going to redirect him diagonally this way. So now his energy, he's using his own energy to make himself go off balance. Right? Simple motion like this in Tai Chi. Okay? So I blend. Right? So how do you use that in life? Well, what if a problem comes and let's say somebody has a disagreement with you, all right, and he wants to argue with you. So what's one way of blending with them? How about trying to understand the person, right? Try to understand the problem, or try to understand the problem from the other person's point of view. Then you kind of blend with the person. You blend with the energy, right? And then what can you do? Try to help him solve the problem, right? Try to help him to find a solution. So now you're actually, the person who's attacking you, the person who is being aggressive, now you're actually helping the person who's being aggressive and helping the person solve their problem. And what happens when you solve their problem? You actually solve your own problem too, right? Because now the person is not attacking you anymore, okay? So that's something you can use in dealing with problems, especially from other people. Somebody gives you a punch, right? Instead of going straight, I'm just going to blend with it and say, okay, and now I have two choices. Either I just let him keep going that way, right? Another option is I can give it back to him. Okay? So you have the option, right? And either way, nobody got hit and nobody got hurt. Okay? That's one other advantage of blending is if, let's say your uncle got drunk. You don't want to punch him in the face and knock him out, right? So what you can do is if he throws a punch at you, just blend it. Just let him go, direct him down to the ground or bounce it back to him. Okay? So the question is, how can you use that in problems in your life? What happens if you have a force coming at you, a problem coming at you, or a person that's attacking you? How can you blend with that energy so that you can basically either use it to your advantage or even help the other person in this situation? So think about that. How can you apply that to your life? Now, it's very different from eliminating the problem as fast as possible, which is very effective. But as you get older, as you make more friends, you realize that beating everybody up is not the solution to everything. Okay? So sometimes you have to find softer ways to deal with problems instead of just going head on and just destroying everything in the path, which can be effective for a while, but then think long term, right? Think about how many relationships you can build. Think about how many friends you can make if you can blend with people's energy instead of trying to destroy people's energy all the time. Right? So that's secret number 3. And stay tuned. We got a secret number 4 for you, which is actually not a secret, but here's what it is. So the secret number 4, the bonus one, is actually not a secret. It's something that you shouldn't do. It's not something you should do, which is to do nothing. And as you can see in the video, if I did nothing, I'll just get myself beaten up. So if you have a problem in your life and you don't do anything, then that's the absolute worst thing you can do, which is to just sit there and pretend nothing is going on. So there's 3 ways to deal with problems. So the first way is to evade the problem. The second way is to go directly head on to face the problem. And the third way is to blend with the problem and to turn things to your advantage and to be in control of the situation and do it in a soft and gentle way. So what do you think? Which one do you think is more effective? Which one do you think that you wanted to try using in your life? I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like this video, if you have questions, ask me in the comment section. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you get all the instant notification of all my best lessons that are coming out regularly. So we see you soon in my next lesson.